Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Rick Fronek. I'm the CEO and founder of Work Smarter for You and Silver and Gold Solutions. And I wanted to share with everybody what I found out about my onboarding call with VocalSeek. Now, I just got off my call with VocalSeek, and I wanted to share with you the information that was presented to me, so that you have an idea when you go ahead and request your free visibility scan and report. This will actually give you a rundown of exactly how your business shows up across the 5 major voice search platforms. Now, this is something that I've posted here quite a bit on LinkedIn, YouTube, and also my Facebook and my business profile and everything. And I wanted to share with everybody what is involved when you do have your onboarding call. So I want to first give a big thank you to Raquel. She was the lady from VocalSeek that actually helped me go over my report and showed me where my business stood and where I was lacking. So what I'm going to do here in this video is I'm going to show you what shows up on your report. Okay, so when you have your call, or when you can actually download this report for yourself so you can see where you stand before your call. But I also want to just go over everything with you here. So you get like a baseline report overview. And what it does is it shows you the NAP score, which is your name, address, and how you're showing up online, to make sure that so your name, address, and phone number, they make sure that it's the same across all platforms. Okay, so that's something that, of course, most people have in line, but according to this, I had an 11%. So my overall visibility score was 20%, which is not good. I've been in business since 2017, and here, I have my Google, my business profile, my Bing profile, my Yelp profile is all, I thought, 100% maximized and looking real good, and making it seem or appear to me that I show up whenever somebody does a search for my marketing consultant business or my silver and gold solutions business. But what I'm finding out here is that I had an overall visibility score of 20%. So you see what the directory score here is 9%, and the present score, and then you have a local score, which is important for smaller business owners or people who have, if you're in a smaller community and you don't have like a chain business. So this would be for like small shops like coffee shops or knick-knack shops, or anything, where you have a specialty and you don't have multiple locations. Especially, this is going to benefit you for that. Although if you do have multiple locations, this will get you optimized so that you show up when anybody searches for your type of product or service. And this can also pertain to like real estate agents, car dealers, doctor's office, dentist offices, veterinarians, anybody who has a shop where it's not necessarily a chain. This is definitely going to benefit you and help you out. So the visibility score was 20%. Now, the local page score, I had a 34%. So on Google, everything checks out. Okay, so this is something where I have everything 100%, which is great. Now on Bing and Yelp, it's for some reason, it's not, even though I have all my information on there, it's not being either found by the search engines when somebody's doing a voice search, or if you actually type in on a Google search or a Bing search or something like that, it'll probably pull up your business. But this is focusing strictly on voice search. And right now, 50% of all users that have their phone on, they use voice search to find a local business for a service or a product or a specialty. So this is something where it's very important to have it optimized on voice search. Okay. So it's got to have 100% for Google, and then the voice search readiness. Okay. So this actually shows you the 5 top voice search platforms. You have Google, Siri, Bixby, Alexa, and Cortana. So in this case here, Google, because obviously I have 100%, that's showing up good. Siri is not ready. Bixby and Cortana are inconsistent data, and of course Alexa shows not ready. So that means, with the not ready ones, that means there's a lot of things that needed to be updated. And this is where VocalSeek comes in, where they take your business listing and the information you provide, and they optimize it across all 5 voice search engines. Okay. And what also is kind of really cool about this is you have, see if you have voice app or something. I don't have that ordered, so I would have to do that separate. But the data aggregators. So this is something where when Google or any type of search engine goes to rank your business or allow you to show up, it's taking data from all these major, from these data aggregators here, but all these different directories here. Now I have a 9% score on the directories. So all these different directories here that you see, I'm not going to go through each one. I just want to show you what it shows up. It'll show you which ones you're showing up on. Okay. Like I have MapQuest, which is good. Chamber of Commerce, which is good. And so this is something that it gives you a very detailed report of whether you're being found on them or not. And this is something where VocalSeek will actually share with you how you can go ahead and optimize it so you do show up on all these. So it's something where um, uh, I highly encourage everyone to take a look into this. Whether you go ahead and do have VocalSeek help you out or not, it's going to be very eye-opening. So don't just assume because you have your business on a Google My Business page or Bing or something, and you have a pin that shows up on the map as to where your business is, that people are going to be able to find you. Because when people are using voice search, that's where a lot of people are getting. I mean, I use it daily for different things, but that's where you're going to get recognized as a business, is if you're optimized on voice search. So I did go through my onboarding call, and they said it takes up to 2 weeks for you to start seeing results as far as website searches or phone calls, or people, your SEO increasing because of people searching on it. Okay, but what's really nice about here is you can actually do when you have your own portal here, so you can have where, hang on a second, should be, here we go. Okay, so where you put in your business information, but then it has all these categories that you can optimize, and they do some of them for you on the call. But then there's a different ones where you can actually add images, notes, social media, which is a big one, because what some people don't realize is that if you're optimized on voice search across all 5 platforms, and you do have social media pages for your business or your website, this is something that when you're optimized on voice and it's also linked to your social media, it's going to optimize you on that as well. So it's something that it's really beneficial to at least take a look into this and at least know where you stand. So it's like, this is all the information that you can put in. It's you got your business information, your description, everything, the hours. This needs to be updated because we did do that on the call. So on their end, it just shows that it is there. And then you have the different categories and products that the search engines are going to search for. So I really highly encourage everybody to take a look at this. This is something that I always believe in, being a product of the product. I'm not going to, tell some business owner or an entrepreneur or something to go ahead and do this if I'm not doing it myself. Okay, so this is something that I've always been a firm believer in, that I will always, the products and services that I do share with people, I always do go through them and actually have them for my business as well. So I hope that you've got some great information from this. This is something that I did want to do an overview on VocalSeek, because it is something that will make a difference in your business. And like I said, don't assume that just because you have your business listed and you show up on maps, or if you type into a search bar your business, that's what people are going to see when they're looking for you, when they come in from out of town. Like, I'm here in Galena, Illinois, so there's thousands of visitors every week that come into town. But if they're not in, most of them more likely are going to use voice search to find a business or a product or a service. So that's why I encourage everybody to take a look at it. I will go ahead and I've posted stuff about VocalSeek on LinkedIn, Facebook, and like I said, my business profile and everything, even my Google My Business. So if you can't find it there, I will go ahead and share a link below the video if you want to take a look at least, to request your free visibility report. It gives you the option to set up an appointment as well if you want to go ahead and take it a step further. And realistically, for the cost of this service, it's a $2.99 setup, one-time setup fee, and then $20 a month to make sure that your keywords and that you're optimizing, that you're getting the results that you want. So you have 5 search phrases that you can have your business show up for on voice search. And if for some reason you're not getting the results, you can go in and change them yourself to have the search phrase change. But then also with the $20 a month fee, they have a once a month call with you to go over the report and the results, and to see where you could optimize things better. So it's not just a one and done thing, although there is, I will say this, what's nice about VocalSeek is there's no long-term contract. It's not like you have to sign up for a year or something. So if you wanted to optimize your business, get everything set up, and then try for a month or two or whatever, you can cancel then, and then you're done. So it's not something where you're tied into something very long. So for the initial cost of the $2.99 setup, and then the $20 for the per month. That's very affordable for every business owner. So I highly encourage you to take a look at this. I appreciate your time, and I hope you got some good insight. I will have the link for Vocal Seek below, and then also I'll have my email address as well. So if you wanted to reach out to me directly, you could do that. We could jump on a separate Zoom call or a Skype call or something, or a phone call, and we can go from there. Okay. So I appreciate your time. I hope everybody has a great weekend coming up, and we'll talk to everybody soon. Take care. Bye.